What's up, folks? It's Monday Night Football tonight. Bob and Mike here with your quick fix for sports betting. We're brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Missouri opened up today. Today's the first day for legal sports betting in the state of Missouri, and we're excited. Very excited. Got some stuff going on. Trying to make some money and find some picks for you. And see if we can get some anytime touchdowns and all kinds of good stuff going on. A little fantasy football talk. A little sharp money talk. Check out Sharp Money from OddsJam. Link below in the description of this YouTube video. And got people here. We are live on Facebook, live on X, and live on YouTube. And let's see here, Mike. You probably don't really want to talk about fantasy football, do you? But the guy that we made fun of, PhD, who took his quarterback with the first pick, looks like he's going to beat your butt out, and he has about 300 less points than you.
Exactly. I mean, that's how fantasy goes sometimes. And the fact, I had to play you and Justin twice. That didn't help, for him to end the season. He didn't have to play you guys multiple times. I did, unfortunately. And that's just how it goes sometimes. I definitely think looking at my team compared to the other two people that are in the playoffs, I think my team is better. Honestly, I think they got more of a chance to produce more points that would be able to maybe keep up with you and Justin. Unfortunately, I lost to Amon-Ra St. Brown in that game. So I got 0 points out of him. And that really hurt. So nothing you can do when a guy gets injured at the beginning of a game and you got him in your lineup. I mean, I wouldn't have thought to take him out of my lineup. You know what I mean? It's not like he didn't do anything because he got hurt. You can't do nothing about it. It's just the way fantasy football goes, man. Just part of it. But I'm not interested in, the little losers bracket that they have. I'm not even worried about that. There's no money involved in that. It makes no difference whatsoever who wins that bottom tier bracket with the teams that aren't even in the playoffs. I mean, I don't even care about that. So don't expect me to be making any lineup changes anymore because, the season's over. That losers bracket means absolutely nothing. So I'm all right on that. Good luck to those of you in the playoffs. I think that you and Justin, I think if you looked at it, you're probably glad I'm not in. I know I didn't beat you guys, but I think I have a lineup that, maybe in a 2-week playoff situation, maybe I would have had the ability to make it interesting. So you two should be on a collision course to play each other, I think. Anything can happen, but I think you guys are on a collision course to face off for the championship. Okay. So, yeah.
All right. How about them Bears? And by the way, I got some comments up here live. Lucas, the Bears are right now the number 1 seed in the NFC. Did you know that, Mike?
Yes.
Number 1 seed. Didn't expect that. And by the way, that quarterback class, that quarterback class, what was that? 2023? Is that right? Drake May, Caleb Williams.
2020,
2023, right?
4, right?
Was Williams a rookie last year?
Yeah.
Okay, then last year then. Okay.
Yeah, last year. I had to think for a minute too, because I was trying to think of who even was in that 2023 draft class. But yeah, he was a rookie last year.
And Drake May was in that too, which, by the way, guess what, Mike? The Patriots with the number one, their number one seed in the AFC. They own the tiebreaker over the Broncos. So yeah, here are the guys: Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Penix Jr., McCarthy, and Bo Nix. I mean, Caleb Williams and Drake May have their teams at the top. And by the way, they tied the record from 1983. Those 6 guys were within the first 12 picks and 5 in the top 10. So,
yeah, looking like a pretty solid draft class there from quarterback wise. 2023 had Stroud and Bryce Young would have been the 2 notable ones. Obviously, Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, but not even any reason to speak on them. But yeah, 2023 had basically Young and Stroud were the 2 notable picks there.
Right.
But yeah, no, you got to give these young guys credit. They're coming in and making an immediate impact. You see that a lot more often now. That's becoming the normal when you get a quarterback, because you see so many of these guys come in their rookie season and have success. You kind of don't have patience when a guy struggles. McCarthy, look at McCarthy. I mean, there's not going to be a lot of patience for him when you just named 3 or 4 quarterbacks in that same draft class that are looking a lot better than him. And I don't think there's much of an excuse, because he's got one of the best wide receivers to throw the football to, man. So the only way McCarthy is good is if he has a running game, an elite running game. Then he can be a good quarterback and win you some games. But he's not elite. He's not an elite quarterback. He's a game manager.
Okay. Anything you got with the NHL?
No, not really. I mean, obviously, Colorado is really red hot. I mean, off to a really good start.
18-1-6.
You got them and Dallas. And remember, those 2 teams met up in the playoffs last year. I mean, to me, when I'm looking at the Western Conference, Bob, I don't think there's any doubt. It's Colorado and Dallas. And maybe you wouldn't want to sleep on Edmonton because they've been in the Stanley Cup Finals the last 2 years. We know they can get hot in the playoffs. But I don't see anybody else that poses a threat. I don't trust the Kings quite enough.
Well, it's early.
I don't trust Anaheim enough. They have no experience. I mean, Colorado and here's the problem, though, Bob. Colorado and Dallas are going to maybe end up having to face each other in the second round.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Because
they're the best 2 teams.
The Wild, not very long ago, were pretty close to last place. And now they're in 3rd place in the Central Division. The top 3 teams in the Central Division have more points than the top 3 teams in the Pacific Division. So
by a decent amount too. And that's what I'm saying, because of the way the playoff format's set up. Dallas and Colorado are going to have to face each other in the second round, and they're the best 2 teams in the conference. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like the playoff format. Yeah, it needs to go back to 1 through 8.
I agree, but things may change though as the season.
I mean, something could change, but I doubt that, Bob. I mean, Colorado and Dallas are 2 of the most consistent teams in the Western Conference, with the experience, with the playmaking, goaltending you can count on. I mean, I just don't see anybody else that poses a threat unless Edmonton, for some reason, gets hot, because they do have the experience and they do have the ability to show up come playoff time.
Okay. So as we let's shift to the NBA here real quick, with Detroit still up in the East, followed by New York, 2.5 games back, in Toronto, 2.5 games back. Then Miami, 3 games back. Atlanta, 3.5 back, and Orlando, 4 games back. Then Cleveland, Boston, Chicago, and Philadelphia and Chicago. Milwaukee completely out of it right now. In the West, another one-loss team in a Western Conference, OKC, 20-1, followed by the Lakers, 15-4. Then Houston, 5 games back. Denver, 5 games back. San Antonio, 6 back. Minnesota, 7.5 back. Then Phoenix, Golden State, Memphis, and Portland. Eastern Conference is looking stronger this year, Mike. Western Conference.
I'm not sold on that. No, I think the West is loaded. I mean, I think when you look at those top teams when you look through all the way down to Minnesota, even. I mean, Minnesota is your 6th seed right now. I think Minnesota is good enough to. I'm not sold on Toronto. I'm not sold on Miami.
You're not sold on Orlando.
I think Orlando's decent, and I did say that they would climb back up.
The top 10 teams in the East, Mike. Chicago has the worst record at 9-10. The top 10 teams in the West: Memphis, 9-12 at number 9. Portland, 8-12 at number 10. Sorry.
Yeah, but you got Indiana, Brooklyn. Bob, you've got at the bottom of the East, you've got Indiana, Brooklyn, and Washington, who have a combined 9 wins. I mean,
you got the Clippers, Sacramento, and New Orleans with a combined 13 wins.
Okay.
That's 4 wins difference. Who cares?
I think those teams got more upside than the teams we just mentioned.
Then you got Utah and Dallas with 6 wins apiece. So now that makes 25 out of your bottom. And in the East, you're looking at 15, 19, 524. So guess what? It's pretty close.
No, I disagree. I don't know how you could compare OKC, the Lakers, the Rockets, the Nuggets, the Spurs, and the Timberwolves to Detroit.
My Pistons
New
will
York,
whip your Lakers.
Toronto, Miami. You're insane.
I'm Pistons will whip your Lakers any day of the week.
No, I mean, I like Detroit. I think Detroit is a good team. But, I mean, you're looking at a bunch of loaded teams in the West with lots of playoff experience in those teams, Bob.
Yeah,
OKC's the defending champ. You got the Nuggets who have won a recent championship. You know, you've got Houston who added KD now. We know what KD can do come playoff time. That changed the dynamic of that team.
Here we go. What's up, boys? Bears are frauds. They'll lose first round. Of course, that's Mr. Tristan. And Lakers would smoke them. Are you high, Bob? No. And no, they won't. I mean,
well, Detroit's really good. I don't disagree with that. But, I mean, obviously the only way these two teams play is in the –
Ivan! It's Bob. He called me Boob.
Well,
what's up, Ivan Massey? Good to see you. Been a long time.
What's up, man? What is up?
We're still rocking and rolling with OddsJam, brother. Yeah, the Lakers.
I mean, in a regular season game, anything could happen. I mean, they're 2 different conferences. The only way those 2 teams would meet up is in the NBA Finals for a best of 7. I mean, obviously, I think that if those teams played in a best of 7, I mean, I don't think there's any doubt the Lakers would beat them.
Oh, you're betting on the Lakers.
I just don't.
He's betting on the Lakers beating the Pistons. They're not going to meet anyway in the playoffs.
Well, I mean, it's irrelevant to even bring up, Bob, because the only way these 2 teams are playing is if it's in the NBA Finals. I mean, so it's really irrelevant, and I don't see that necessarily happening.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Tristan. By the way, I don't really need we don't really need to put those comments up, Mike. The comments are coming up automatically.
Yeah, that is true. Quit putting them up then.
Yeah, I'm going to quit putting them up. Let's find some sharp money plays. What do you say?
I am down for that.
Because
I am down for that.
I need to make some money. By the way, NHL model on fire, folks. You better jump on board. Follow me. It's unbelievably on fire right now.
Yeah.
Insanely on fire.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Can't beat that. How about them ain'ts?
Yeah.
Clown this guy.
Very good.
I mean, he's gonna say what he says, and he's on. I guess he's on the Pistons bandwagon all of a sudden. I don't know why. I mean, they're a good team. I don't think it's any surprise that they're climbing up in terms of being competitive. Finally, they got the talent to do it. So yeah, I mean, Detroit's a very good team. I don't think. I think I would trust the Lakers more than I would the Pistons. Although, as I said, the Lakers are in the West. That's going to be a harder gauntlet to go through in the West than the East. Bob thinks the Eastern Conference is loaded with talent. I don't know what he's smoking, but the West is a gauntlet. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking there. Don't make a dinner bet. The place will go out of business. Yeah, don't make any. You make a dinner bet with Bob, he'll go to pay up. You'll show up at the restaurant and the son of a gun's closed, man. Who are the top teams in the East? Detroit, the Knicks, the Heat. The Hawks are up there. I mean, again, I don't know why he thinks those teams are better than the teams in the West. I'm just a little shocked at that. I mean, I agree. I don't think the East is that good either. I really don't. I mean, I think there's some decent teams that are, clearly good, but I don't think they're any threat to anybody in the West. I don't think anybody's beaten anybody that comes out of the West is winning it. What are you seeing, Bob and Light? I know. I don't know. I really don't know what he's seeing. I looked at the West and I just compared the teams, and I'm a little flabbergasted that he's claiming that the East is better than the West. Crazy talk.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you think that, and I appreciate your sentiment.
I mean, I'm actually shocked you're saying. I mean, you realize this is live. People can go back and rewatch this. I mean,
right? I got you.
You're claiming the Eastern Conference is better than the Western Conference in the NBA?
And the champions coming out of the East this year. No, I'm kidding. I actually have OKC winning. Look at that. I went out on a limb with that one, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the West, that's not even close, dude. It's not even close. That's going to be an absolute, gauntlet to go through for anybody to have to run through the West, man. It's going to be tough, and you'll be well prepared and battle tested for anybody coming out of the East. I mean, no, not a chance.
Okay. Randall, what's your hot take for tonight?
Yeah. Good question.
What's his hot take?
He didn't like much. Says it's bad tonight.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm getting ready to put a couple of dub club plays in. I actually like the Denver-Dallas game over 234.5. And Utah and San Jose, Utah minus 1.5. That is not a model play. The model plays are on X. If you want them, you can have them. If you don't, I don't care.
Now I'll go. I already took a look at your model plays for tonight. Looks like you got a couple of overs.
Yep.
And a puck line with New Jersey.
Yeah, and that one could be just money line too. Either way, that's one of them. We've kind of, me and the model forced that one a little bit, and we'll see what happens with it. I like it.
The puck line. I mean, yeah, the puck line's definitely very good. Some nice plus odds there.
When New Jersey wins, they usually win by the puck, by 2 goals or more.
Yeah,
a lot of times. So, I know not all the time, but a lot of times. So,
no, I think we can trust them for that. I mean, Columbus is definitely not a horrible team, but they're certainly not, in my opinion, on New Jersey's level. It's at home for New Jersey. And as you said, if they're winning by the puck line most of the time when they're winning, great. We'll take an empty netter at the end to seal the deal,
That'd be good with me.
Yeah, however you got to get it. Yeah. However you got to get it. But you're right. The money line is the safe play. I mean, if you really wanted to play it safe, I think money line would be the route to take.
Right.
Nothing in this Ducks Blues game?
No, I got to be honest with you. The Blues got a couple of injuries. Jimmy Snuggerud is going to have wrist surgery. And Toropchenko did something at home, burned his legs. He's week to week. So they're calling up a guy from the minors. And
are you trusting Anaheim then? I mean, they're plus odds tonight.
It depends on who's in goal.
Who's so?
No, I'm talking about for the Blues.
Bennington should be.
Okay.
Hofer just played last game, didn't he? So, yeah, it should be.
Well, yeah, but the Benner played 2 in a row, and Hofer had a shutout. Wasn't tested.
Fanatics promo in Missouri today. Nice.
Who was that?
Missouri. They got a crazy promo. He's telling us right now, Fanatics does. In Missouri, Blues, 1 shot on goal, even money, $50 max bet. Shoot. Go take your free money. Man, that's what's up. Missouri's launched and ready to go. If they want to bet on their home team Blues, they can do that tonight. If they want to get some football action in, we got Monday Night Football. Yeah, let's get it.
Do you think New England covers tonight?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know that, they've played some games that are pretty close. They're winning games and they're doing a good job. And obviously the Giants are awful, but we have seen the Giants be competitive sometimes. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I like that spread that high, but I also don't know if I like the Giants either. So I don't really have a feel on the spread. So unless anybody's got something that I'm missing, it's not really a matchup I'm crazy about, to be honest with you. Tristan said touchdown parlay, Henderson, Tracy. Okay. Both the running backs. I don't hate that.
Trying to remember.
Yeah, no, I've got nothing on this game in terms of that. What's that total at right now? 46.5, something like that.
Yeah, Singletary or Wan'Dale Robinson, Diggs, or Stevenson for me tonight.
Worst game of the year? Yeah, there's been a couple of bad ones. to be honest with you. We've suffered through a few bad games here in prime time even. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's not a great matchup. 2-10 team versus 10-2 team. But, again, the Giants have shown they've got some fight sometimes. But, yeah, I don't know if we can trust them fully. We know Dart's in at quarterback, right? So, that maybe gives him a little bit of hope, I guess. That's the only time they've played good is when he's in at quarterback. So,
well, yeah, that's true.
For what it's worth, again, it's not like I'm real high on this Giants team or even Jackson Dart necessarily, but they do seem to play better, at least when he's in the quarterback. Who else are you going to go with? Russell Wilson? Like, come on.
No, probably not. No.
So maybe there will be some fight from the Giants and they keep this close enough. But I'm definitely not betting it. A little bit, Tristan. Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely snowy. Very, very much. Tristan, concerns on the -7.5 only because we see teams overlook teams all the time. I'd like to think Vrabel won't allow that to happen, but that's the only worry is if New England overlooks the Giants a little bit. Jackson Dart does his thing, has a pretty good game, and they play competitive. So I'm not real thrilled with backing the Pats tonight on that spread. Giants are live here. That would be the route probably. That would probably be the route. This could be, and you got to remember, the Pats got a bye week, and then they got the Bills and Ravens on deck. The Bills especially, their division rival. I don't know. Maybe New England will overlook the Giants heading into a bye and think, hey, we got a bye week next week, then we got a big one with the Bills. Maybe they overlook them a little bit, and the Giants play a good game tonight and keep it close. That's where I think it could end up going tonight. And that would be what I would go with. But that's not one I'm just crazy about.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah. If we need to make a pick, I'm not sold on Dart. I'm not necessarily sold on him, but I think he's good enough to clearly have this team play more competitive than with Russell Wilson in a quarterback.
He's better than J.J. McCarthy.
And they took Detroit to overtime. They kept Green Bay a one-score game. They kept the Bears in a one-score game. They have been they almost beat Denver.
He's not sold on Dart, but he's sold on J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, and you can't. If you're still sold on J.J. McCarthy, Tristan, I hope you reconsider. Because if you've watched any of him lately, he's awful.
Look at that.
McCarthy. Wow. Yeah, he's been terrible. Yeah, and there's no excuse. He's got one of the best receivers in Justin Jefferson. Jordan Addison is a really good receiver. If you watched McCarthy at Michigan, they ran the football, played good defense, and McCarthy was just a game manager. I'm not saying he didn't have games where he put up some numbers or anything like that. Well, certainly, you play bad teams in college sometimes. But for the most part, J.J. McCarthy is just a game manager, and the only way he's going to be any good is if they have a dominant running game where they can control the game in a lockdown defense. I mean, if you can't get the job done with Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson, come on. Darnold didn't have any problems. Hell, he went to a new team this year, and he's tearing it up again, although he didn't really have a great game this past Sunday, but they dominated the game, and he's certainly fitting right in with that team. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. We don't have anything more.
I have to say I'm starting to
doubt. He's starting to doubt.
Well, good. I mean, sometimes you got to come around a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's definitely concern there. There has to be concern there. You know, there has to be. I mean, if you're Minnesota, you're probably you should have kept Darnold. I mean, honestly, you should have kept Darnold. I really think they should have.
I like keeping these comments going like this. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. It makes it much easier.
Yeah, and then the vertical, it looks real good because it's underneath. So, yeah, like it. Vikings suck, Vikings suck, Vikings suck.
They are horrible, yes. They are not good.
Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate that.
And it's a bummer, though, because they got some players, you know. Unfortunately, the J.J. McCarthy experiment is not going too well.
Randall will take Cousins.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, you'd probably still take Carson Wentz over McCarthy. Sad as it sounds. I mean, he's not very good.
No, he's not. All right.
Although Wentz is not good either, but still. They look better with Wentz in there than they did McCarthy.
Amen. All right. Have a great night, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Back at it, Missouri fans. OddsJam.com/subscribe. Use code Bob20. Let's make some money. See ya. Peace.